This is the CS63, a Tier 10 Polish Tech Dream Medium, a vehicle that is the least played Tier 10 in the game, and it is also the worst performing Tier 10 Medium. Both not numbers that this tank is probably proud of stating. The CS has really only one or two things that I would say is interesting about it. First of all, it features gear oil, which means that the tank can reverse 4 kilometers per hour faster, allowing it to achieve 27 kilometers per hour in reverse. That's pretty cool. It also has tungsten. That's about it. It's got a lot of different ways you can run it. It's got gunpowder and, gear oil, and you make your way over to consumables. You got reticle cali and tungsten. You got a lot of different loadouts, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how many different playstyles this tank can feature if none of them are effective. The CS has some of the worst dispersion for a tier 10 medium. In fact, it's probably the worst for a single shot. The vehicle sits at 0.321 with my loadout, and that's because I'm running 1 food and basically 2 fuel. 0.321 is terrible dispersion for a medium that has 340 damage per shot. I don't think you can name another medium that has 350 damage per shot that is a single shot that features as much worse dispersion, or even close to as bad. Most mediums have 0.308. The Leopard has 0.272. It's kind of a joke, to be honest. The penetration on the vehicle is bad, like really bad. The shell velocity is bad, and the mobility is not very good either. Like you can see here, it's not necessarily a fast tank. Its power to weight is nothing out of the ordinary. So as I said, its reverse speed is really one of the only mechanics that I would say is interesting. But hey, we got a nice shot into the patent, so there's that. We're going to chill back here. We got the Caro off to the side, and we actually got a lot. Okay, well, we're just going to chill right here. That patent is definitely trying to blind fire me. Not much I can do about that, though. Let's see. Can we spot the Caro? Nope. And we're detected. Oh, boy. Well, not much I can really do about that. We're just kind of stuck here for now. There's the Caro shooting at me. Wonder if we are going to be able to just reverse out of here. Let's see. Well, you know, if RE100 distracts the mouse, which he's going to, maybe we can... Oh, yeah, by the way, great pen on this tank, huh? Great, amazing pen values on this vehicle. Oh, yeah, just absolutely astonishing. We physically cannot pen that tank there, like, at most angles, which is really sad when you think about it. Alright, well, we're going to see if we can kind of leave. Let's see. Is that Caro going to jump up? I think he might. I don't... maybe not. We'll see. Caro puts on super speed, but the Caro is not going to drive up. Okay, well, nothing I can really do about that. Got the mouse off to the side. Not going to waste my time on the mouse. And we get hits. Interesting. Very surprised we ended up getting hit there. Alright, well, Caro gets bonked. We're going to push the Yo. We get 1 shell. Wow, that Caro still focuses me and gets it out. What a cringe player. I mean, he's a decent player in a decent clan, but just imagine going out of your way to tunnel me because I am like another skilled player. That's so sad. Alright, well, we got the mouse. There you go. We do indeed pen the mouse. Pretty lucky shot, not gonna lie. Yep, there you go. Still getting shot at by the camping patent. Doesn't surprise me at all, to be honest. Wow. 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 Great gun. Absolutely fantastic. Okay, then. Well, what a fantastic start to the battles today. We're down on 3 bases, which is not great. If our team does not get into the base cap, we're instantly going to lose this. So I'm going to step into the base over here. What are we detected by? I have legit no clue. I actually have no clue what spotted us, though. There's nothing I can do about that. Caps. Alright, there you go. So I'm going to cap this base. 183 dies, of course. Great job from our team. Is it the WZ-132-1 that spotted me? I haven't seen that player at all, which is not good news, to be completely real. Let's aim it on the mouse. Of course, bounces right in the turret cheek. 870 on base cap. Let's keep just watching those numbers tick on up. Got the mouse here still. Yep. Great gun. Absolutely amazing gun this vehicle features, am I right? Let's see. Great gun. It's not like any of these shots penning would help our team out at all. No. Well, we are going to lose this. That is basically factual because of the base cap. Unless our team can get over to base A, but chances of that happening are, well, they're pretty mediocre right now, I'm going to be honest. I don't have enough health to play aggressive, but we'll see. We will indeed see. Oh, there's the WZ. Okay, let's back up. Let's aim it on the WZ. There you go. We hit that. Okay. Are we spotted? Yes, we are. So we're going to chill back here. I would not be surprised if that Caro rolls behind me. But you know what? Oh, never mind. The car's dead. You know what? We're going to win, I think. Yeah, we're actually going to win. Good job to our team. They brought it back. I'm not going to say that we did anything impressive. And, like, we could have. If we were in a tank that had decent accuracy, we were able to hit people at distance and, you know, use this like a proper tank, we probably would have done well. But we're not in a tank that's very good. We're in the CS63, so this game was a struggle from start to finish. But at least we get a little bit of retribution farming an AFK Kron in the end. So, woo, we get that, I guess. Let's load in an HE. There you go, nice 460 shot. Then we can plop on our adrenaline. And there you go, 488 max roll. Alright, well, that's not too bad at least. Let's just reload our final shot. Well, we were able to get out a decent amount of damage in the end here, 3,828. I really thought this was going to be a loss. The enemy was bonking me, that Patton was shooting me the whole game, and our shells were not going anywhere where I wanted them to. The shots on the mouse did not pen the turret at all. That shot on the side of the Patton missed, and then he out-reloaded us because he has just flat more DPM. Unfortunate. That's really the best way to describe that first game. Unfortunate. But we won. That's the most important thing. So let's keep on going here. We are now up against a Origin player. Not very fun, gonna be honest. But we'll see. So we got that player. Not much else I'm worried about there. We do have a Storm player. Storm's usually, like, okay. So at least I've got one player that I can say will, like, possibly help me out on medium side. Never mind. Best all go C. What? Oh, never mind. He's right. My brain had a fart. I thought he meant A for some reason. Yeah, we're fine. Okay, let's see. We're gonna try and spot our opponents making maneuvers. I saw a tree fall down. Oh, yep, there you go. There you go. That's what I expected. We detected a crap load of vehicles. Okay, so we don't really have a lot of support against the Centurion right now. And I don't know if their team's going to be pushing heavies over here. There's the Patton. There it is. There's the 60. Well, the 60 is a serious problem. I can't fight a 60 hull down, and I have no support to either. So let's just get a shell into you. There you go. Long live the 62A. Not really sure what the thought process was behind that player's move, but he's dead now. It's aiming on the side of the Kron. There you go. Nice bonk. 60 shoots my IS-4, but he gets shot a little bit in return. Okay, well, we got the Centurion off to our side. Kind of hoping the 140 will bonk that scent. Let's see. I can't... The problem right now is I can't really fight the 60 TP. Like, that's just a tank that I'm not able to encounter because it has so much alpha, so much armor, so much HP. It's just not a great decision, which is pretty obvious. But 60 shot, and now the scent is going to look at us for some reason. Well, if you want to go, I'm going to put on my tungsten. There you go. And let's back up. Let's see. Is this Centurion going to try and shoot us again? Well, let's aim it on the side. There you go. That was an awful roll, by the way. But we were still able to get it out, which is pretty good. I don't know if the 60 has a shot, but he's not looking at us right now, and he misses it. That's definitely a his fault moment. He yeeted that shell instead of aiming. All right, there you go. Nice shot into the Sheridan. Well, we're up to 1,900 damage, which I guess is it's better than nothing at this point. There you go. Nice shot into the enemy Sheridan again. 140 is most likely going to finish off the C60 TP. There you go. Nice bonkaroonie. And all that's left is a one-shot Patton and a Minnow who might be AFK because I've not seen the Minnow at all this entire battle. Well, there's the Patton. And the Minnow is not AFK. He's just really bad at the game. Whoa, guys. Who would have guessed that camping and spawn is not a great idea? Whoa. Not me. Totally not me. Well, remember how I said the pen on this tank is really bad? Yeah, like, what am I supposed to do against a Minnow? Like, huh? Alright, well. Essentially, I don't think we're going to get any damage into this tank, which is really disappointing, because that's... Oh, wait, we got 52 damage. Woo! Woo! I like how the 140 farmed probably 1300 off, and we got 50 damage out because we can't pen it frontally. I'm even running Cali, I should point out. Like, now, to be fair, I do think the Minnow's lower plate should be nerfed. I feel like the tank should have a weak spot. It's a little annoying that it doesn't. But the fact that 2,600 damage is an ace, I think clarifies any point I have to say about the vehicle. That's pretty bad. But, hey, we got a win. We supported our team. We assisted 1,300 damage. So I don't really have any complaints there. Just not the most exciting game ever. But a win's a win. We're able to keep going here. We're 10 minutes into our play to lose now, which means at least we've beaten the 2-battle mark. Has the tank helped us win? No, not really. The first game, the CS, would have been the reason we lost. As in, if I had driven another medium, even a Leopard, we probably would have won that just because the Leopard is accurate enough to shoot the mouse in the turret. I would have had enough DPM to hit tanks easier. So just alone there, the Leopard probably would have been enough of a game-changing tank that it wouldn't have been as tricky of a situation. That second battle there, if I was in the Leopard, definitely would have done at least 3k to 3,500 due to the increased DPM, the faster mobility in the beginning, allowing us to get out early game shots. So we'll see. We'll see. But once again, oh wait, I don't want to go to heavy side. My brain had a bit of a fart there for a second. I was doing play to lose in the VZ55 yesterday, so I was driving to heavy side a lot, but now we're in a medium. So our Leopard, you can see, is how much faster than us. It's quite a bit of a disadvantage in our part. Let's see, we got the T100. Leopard shoots. We're going to see, is that T100 going to poke? Okay, no. Alright, well, I'm not seeing much else here. Oh, we do have a 1-2-1. Did our teammate just say Mead's flank? Yeah, that's not happening. Like, that's just not happening. Mediums are not flanking with this enemy team spotted right now. Let's get another shell into the 4005. There you go. Nice bonk. Can we get another shell out? There you go. Nice 407. We've been able to bring a full health 4005 down to 350. That's the nice thing about tungsten. If you do get a proper use of it out, like we did there, you can get a lot of damage. And that always feels very, very nice. Alright, let's aim it on the side of the WZ121. Got another nice bonk. Alright. The Hori is not looking at me, so we're able to get a shell into him. There you go, 295. I mean, we're getting shells out, and that's always important. Let's see, is the Hori going to keep going? I'll wait. Yep, there you go. Hori does go. What? 255? I didn't even know the tank could roll that low. That is really, really sad there. A 255. Wow. Alright, well, the Hori is... This is just bad. I mean, I'm the only one here. We do have the rear of a mouse, and we hit the one spot we couldn't pen. Impressive, to be honest. Alright, well, I'm going to leave. I have no support. Both of my mediums are dead. Thankfully, at least the enemy mediums got bled a bit. But still, I mean, not a great situation to start off this game with. Let's see. We got the Hori off to the side, and I'm expecting the Hori to shoot and then the back up. Come on. Really? You're just going to sit there? Very interesting. Well, there you go. We get a pen out. Hori shoots. We're going to reload. And there you go. Another nice bonk. Let's see. T100 misses my rear. I could really care. Okay. The fact that our E4 did not shoot the Hori is the most despicable thing I've ever seen. He literally just sat there and let the dude shoot me. Alright. Well, I'm not going to waste my time on that T100 LT. We are going to focus on more important efforts like the 183 and the Patton because they have HP, and I want to try and get some damage out. Alright, well, let's get behind the 183. Let's put on our tungsten. There you go. Give him a nice little love tap. Ooh, that was a pretty big tap as well. 735. Alright, well, let's finish off the Patton. There you go. Not a bad result. I mean, this was a good example of where the tank actually can do things. Like, we were able to get out 3,600 plus the RAM on the 183, probably closer to 4,000 damage. But even then, that's really not that much. I mean, 4,000 damage is decent, I guess, but it's nothing crazy. I could do easily more damage in a Leopard again. I mean, oh, we got the 200 right here. All right, he's not gonna live. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Nothing. Nothing is what you're going to do. Not the fart machine. Either way, there's our third victory. I will say the CS did help this game. This was the first game where driving this tank actually was able to make an impact. We were able to get some damage out, but what were those low rolls? 255. That's the worst roll I've ever seen. Have we aced this tank every game we've played so far? Oh, that's great. All right, well, let me claim our things here. We got a camo. This is actually a cool looking camo. I'm not gonna lie. It'd be cool if Wargaming gave away more than one. I'm always disappointed when they're like, oh, that's it. You get one camo, and you'll never be able to get it again. All right, and let's claim our Mibshins. There you go. Okay, let's go back. See if we can get some more wins out. But yeah, not too bad. That's our third win. We are now 15 minutes in. We'll see if we can keep going. As you can see, the CS63 is not inherently a bad tank. It can do well. I mean, we did 4,000 damage there. And if you want to farm aces, this is probably the easiest tank to farm aces. When Wargaming had the Ritter first come out, I think you had to get like a certain amount of aces to get the tank. And Wargaming does events every now and then. For the most aces, you get this. Although they haven't done them in a while. The last time we've seen Wargaming do a skill-based event where you have to deal X amount of damage in X amount of games was like, I don't know, maybe a year ago at this point. The reason they probably don't do them anymore is because of the fact that the average skill level is not very high. It's kind of going like this. And what that means is that the less skilled players in the game, if you put skilled events into the game, it means nobody's going to complete them apart from like 0.1% of your player base, and then everybody's going to complain. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Wargaming will show me up and they'll create a skilled event in the next week or so. I have no clue. But what we're going to do is hopefully get some nice shots. All right. Our team's kind of doing a mixed maneuver here. We got some vehicles going to mid, but we also got some going wide, so I'm going to chill right in this bush here. This is a good position to detect people going to both ways. We can see if anybody goes to the mid ramp. Yep, there you go. Type 61 gets spotted, and a nice 348 shot into his vehicle. So yeah, this is always a good position if your team is not going exactly where you want them to get out some decent shots. All right, Type 71 did indeed fire. We're going to poke this, get a nice shell into the Type. It's back on up. Okay, we're getting some damage out. That was a nice roll as well into the Type. I will take any big chunkaroonie of damage I can get. All right, let's see. Type 71 shoots, and we're going to aim in right on his lower plate. There you go. Nice 340. Yeah, I don't think this Type 71's really playing this very smart. I'm going to be real. He's just poking and bleeding. The Tortoise is going to get out some bleeds. Let's see. Are we detected if we poke this? No. Okay. Well, let's get another pen into the Type. There you go. He bounces me. It's obviously pretty important. And we're going to reload again. There you go. Finish off the enemy Type 71. That is a perfect example of how not to play that vehicle. That Type 71 player probably threw a big chance of their team coming out with a victory. It's aiming on the side of the 57 heavy turret. There you go. Nice slap. We're doing all right. Doing all right. Up to 1,700 damage at this point, which is a pretty decent amount. Got the Type 61 off to the side. Kron finishes him off. Okay. Let's see. We got the 752 over here. There you go. We haven't even really been able to load any tungsten shells into our opponents yet. Ah, that was such a lame shot. Alright, let's see. Maybe we can get some tungsten into the Leopard over here. Kind of hoping that's the case, but the Leopard's just going to bail off. Unfortunate. Let's see. Oh, there you go. We do get one shell in for 388. I'll take it. One is better than none. That's what I always like to say. Bonk. There you go. I mean, I don't really know what the 752 thought he was going to gain from that. Like, sure, he shot us once and then died. All they have left is a 4005 and a Leopard. 4005 is pretty low, and he's completely exposed in the open, so I'm kind of hoping that he's not running Spall. He wasn't. Nice. We got a 418 shot, breaking the 3,000 damage barrier for our vehicle, which is always pretty nice. I would expect the Leopard to be running this way, and I was correct on that. Okay, well, let's see. There you go. Nice shot into the Leopard 1. And you are scrabooed. Bye-bye, monk. I like how the Leopard out-reloaded us, even with our adrenaline on. That's great. Even though we have less alpha by 20 as well. But, again, just very disappointing vehicle in terms of its overall stats. But, hey, we're up to 20 minutes now. Another 3,800 damage battle. Another ace. That's great. I need to see if we have aced this tank every game we've played. We've done 4 games. You can see I played 1 earlier. Lost it, but let's see. Yes, we have aced it every single game we've played so far. That's 4 for 4. Can we ace this tank every game until we lose? That would be pretty insane. I wonder if we could even ace it on the loss. We'd have to deal like 5k, so chances of that are pretty slim. I mean, I could deal 5k in the majority of mediums on a loss, like if given the opportunity, but I don't know if we'd be able to do it in this one. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. We're not doing bad. Okay. Not seeing any notable clans that we're gonna have to keep an eye out for, but that doesn't mean we're out of the clear. Let's see, E5, 113, pretty strong there. They do have tier 9 mediums, and we have that Type 61 from last game. That's not the best of news, because that player was not very good, I'm going to be honest. By the way, again, you can see the mobility being very, very mid on this tank, only reaching 60 just now. If the E5 decides to go over here, this is going to be a painful game, because it's just such a hard spot to dig out of any heavy. But judging that we haven't spotted anything, even crossing down this road, I am willing to take the prediction that they are not sending anybody over here. So that means our medium, or our heavies over to the other side of the map are in some serious dookie. Hopefully we didn't get proxy spotted from that. No, we didn't. Okay. Anybody here? Nope. Alright, well, with the E5 and the 5041 in mid, really hoping that we can just get behind them and get some farms out. So let's try and do that right now. Let's put on tungsten, and there you go. Nice shot. Alright, there's one bleed, and let's reload again. There you go, another nice shot. Really hoping that my team helps me clear this guy. There you go, nice. Wow, okay. Well, we still absolutely baited the crap out of that player. Got him killed because of that, which is obviously pretty important. Got the 183 off to the side. I'm speechless, really. Like, there's nothing to say about that. That's just called, it's just a great gun. Amazing gun that this vehicle really features, you know, guys? Thank you, Type 61. Man, I love teammates. They're so fun to have on your team. Alright, well, there you go. At least we get one shell into the 268. And the Type's going to poke, and he's going to get bonked. So that's also fine with me, because then we're going to be able to bounce him. The reason I'm not playing too aggressive here is because they do have a 183 off to the side. And I don't want to get shot by that. But, bruh, this gun, the accuracy is just so bad on it. Alright, well, 268's going to poke. We're going to get a shot in. There you go. 268's going to make a bad maneuver and drive out in the open to kill my teammate, which means we can get another shell into his vehicle. There you go. And let's see. We got the 113 over here. And there you go. Nice clear. Okay, that was pretty good. Let's see. Let's reload. Yeah, that 113 knows better. Alright, STB's full health, and that's really good for us. Let's see. STB's going to push up. Get one nice shell out. We're going to push up as well. Alright, and let's just get right up and close and personal to him. STB, really? You're not going to help me? Wow, alright. I can't. It's like I help the STB and then he... I mean, I get it. The 183, oh, big dangerous tank, ooga booga. But still, like, it's nice to have a bit of support. Thankfully, the 92 is going to be able to shoot him, and we should out-reload him. There you go. So... it's not the end of the world, but it would have been nice for the player to support me. It's not like that 183 was going to change the game. We did pretty good. We got 3,000 damage out. That's not crazy, but it's probably enough for an ace. Let's see. We did also get the E5 absolutely killed. So, oh, we didn't ace it. That's so lame. I guess because we didn't have the E5 tracked. That's one thing about assistance damage that's not always necessarily true, is that we are 100% the reason that E5 died. We got behind him. He got so flustered that a tank got behind him that he turned fully around and then got bonked up the butt by everybody on our team and instantly died. That instantly killed him. We don't get any assistance damage for that, though, because we didn't track him or anything. So it's a great example of how assistance damage sometimes doesn't really work, even though it should. So here we are, another game. We're 5 battles in now. Pretty good. Okay, we got a Void player. I know that Void player. He's pretty mediocre, to be honest, but we'll see. He is in an E4, and any mediocre player in an E4 becomes insanely dangerous very, very fast. So they got E4, Cobra. That's pretty nasty, especially because we have, like, no armor on this tank. Okay, well, the minnow looks like he's coming this way. We do have a TVP. The TVP is still very, very strong. All right, well, we're definitely in the advantage on medium side, but... we'll see what their team does. They could just send their whole team over to the medium side, which could instantly defeat all of our capabilities. Alright, well, it looks like our whole team is actually going over to this side of the map. Let's head up this hill. Look at how bad this thing's power to weight is, though. Barely makes it up the hill. Also, what the heck is in base B? Come on, TVP, spot it. Alright, there you go. Interesting maneuver from the enemy. Let's see. Is the 907 gonna run? I would expect the 907 to. Come on. There you go. Nice 360 damage shell into his vehicle. We're gonna back up before something at base C possibly nukes us. Alright, well, Cobra already killed himself, and the 907 capped the most useless base of them all. I mean, it's a good base, don't get me wrong, but I don't really know why you'd cap it. Okay, well, not a great start for the enemy here. Let's see, we got the 100. There you go, nice shot into his vehicle. Let's back up so the 907 can't shoot us. There you go. I don't know where the E4 is, and that's obviously a bit of a scary thing. There you go, nice shot. Oh, and the E4 spotted. Okay, that's pretty good, and our team's also capturing base B again, which is even better, because that means we don't have to worry about base cap anymore. Alright, well, there you go. Another nice shot into the 907. This player's getting absolutely nuked at this point. Let's just aim it on the lower. Do you see the dispersion on this tank? Do you see how bad it is? It's awful. Like, how Wargaming thought giving this vehicle the amount of dispersion it has would be a good idea is a joke. It really is. It's just a joke. Well, we got the 100, which I'm not able to pen at all. Alright, well, let's reload, and let's see. I'm going to try and clear the 907. There you go. Yeah, that 907 clearly does not know much about playing this game. But we have been able to do our job. Like, even though the tank's gun hasn't been cooperating all too well, we've still been able to get out some decent bleeds. But look at that. I mean, we have no chance of cutting through that A100 turret whatsoever. TVP makes the worst play I've seen in a while, but still might work out for him. Okay, it does work out. Please don't hash me. Please don't hash me. Ooh. I was just making sure that the enemy would die, because I wasn't going to have a situation where our TVP bled 1100 health to not even clear the enemy there. Alright, let's push up. Let's see if the 183 is still back here. Actually, our T30 is about to find out that he is. There you go. Nice shot. I could care less if the 100 shoots me, to be honest. I'm going to just cross this. And let's see. Let's see if we can just push the 183. Alright, there you go. Nice shot. And now we're going to squeeze on past him like so. There you go. Nice. Alright, we're going to chill right here. This is a example of where the 183 is not going to be able to do anything to us. There you go. Thank you for your HP. And it's pretty good. We've dealt 3,500 damage at this point, which is obviously solid. Now we got the side of the 100 turret. Get a nice 360 rollout. We're up to 3,879 damage. Okay, pretty good. Not a complaint at all from me here. Wow, do you see how dusty this thing is? It's like we just went through the frickin' Sahara. I don't even know why it's so dusty. But there you go. Another dub indeed. We were able to take advantage of the enemy for making terrible moves. I mean, our team helped us out. That Cobra got deleted, and the Cobra was going to be a big threat if it was a decent player. So the Cobra getting deleted was a great start. And then the 907 made a terrible play as well. Just kept poking us for no reason. I don't know what he thought. He had 0 damage there. Not even a bad player, 57%. Just made no sense. Yeah, both of these mediums were above 50. As I always say, it doesn't matter if you have a high win rate. You can still make plays just as bad players. That 907 literally poked us like 4 times, thought he was going to get the jump on us, didn't, lost all of his health and died. There's not much else to really say about that. But I'll take it. As always, I will take any winning situation that I can get. All right, here we are. No notable clans on the enemy team, which is pretty nice. We got a Leopard 1 and a T-54 and a Batchat. Okay, so they got 3 mobile tanks, plus they got a 263 and a 50B. So they got a lot of mobility. What do we have? 30 Proto and a 30B. Okay, I mean, not too bad. 30B is really, really strong after the changes, but it's a tank that requires a lot of skill to do well in, which is not always something that you will find with your players in Blitz. I'm going to capture base B, because Supremacy is one thing that's been quite tricky lately. Supremacy cap. Now our 30B is going to not chill in the bush. Alright, well, I will sit in this bush. Actually, you know what? I feel like spotting this over here isn't necessarily important. But we'll see. sometimes it's nice to try and spot heavies if they cross over to base C. It gives your team a lot of information. Let's see, anybody over here? Sometimes you'll spot them there. There you go. Wow, great gun, right, guys? Amazing gun. It's just so disappointing to see those shots fly out of this vehicle. Okay, well, we got the 54 off to the side. Come on, go up. Again, just what a dookie gun. It's so bad. Alright, well, they've captured base C. And they got a bat chat in front of us. Why is he there? I have no clue. That bat chat may have killed himself, to be honest. Yeah, great job, bat chat. Amazing job. Like, the moment I saw that player there, I said, he's gonna die. What was he gonna do to us there? Like, I'm so confused. And now they got the rest of their heavies camping over here. Okay, well, we're gonna drive on up, and let's see, can we get a pen into the 54? We actually do. Quite surprised about that. VK90 has, like, no gun elevation at that angle, so not really sure what that player's doing. That's the 50B. Not gonna get shot by the 50B today. Let's see. Can't pen the 54 there, but 54 backs up. We get a nice shell out. Let's put on our adrenaline, see if we can get another shot into the 54. There you go. Nice pen. Let's reload again. 3, a 2, a 1. There you go. 425. I mean, we're getting good bonks out right now. We're bleeding our opponents. We're going to get the clear on the 54, which is obviously pretty important. Then we got the VK90 right here. All right. Let's get a nice shell into the VK90. Nice roll of 380. Got the Type 68 in front of us. Let's put on our tungsten. And then that happened. Again, 0.321 dispersion. It's just a terrible freaking value. Like, nobody wants that number of dispersion. It makes you miss so many easy shots. Well, we've done okay. We're up to 2,300 damage. I don't know if we're going to get any more out. I don't even know if the 50B's been spotted, to be honest, but we'll see. Oh, yep, there's the full health 50B. All right, well, he gets shot once. Let's see. Let's push on up and see if we can get at least one shell out into his vehicle. Come on. Full speed, and there you go. Nice. Okay. Well, we got one pen out. 2,600 damage. Not the worst. We couldn't really do much else here. We just kind of watched everybody fall apart. To be fair, if my shot had hit the side of the Type 68 with our tungsten, would have been pretty nice, you know? I can't. All right. Well, we got a first class again, and not too bad. I'll take, again, another win. My stats when I started the video were pretty dookie. I was sitting at 2,800 average damage with 50%, but now after we've won a bunch of games in a row, we're 71% with 3,100. So we've brought up our stats in today's video quite a bit, which is pretty nice. We're 32 minutes in, so at this point, I'm not going to be mad if we lose. We've done a very solid job. And by the way, this is always proof that even if you're in a bad tank, if you're a skilled player, you can easily do well. I keep telling people over and over that, yes, you can complain about a tank, and you can say, oh, I'm going 40% in this vehicle. But at the end of the day, if you're going 40% in any tank you play, it's still going to be part your fault. Like, that's what I always tell people. Let's see. They have a lot of death. They got a TVP Sheridan, 50B, and that Void player is in a Chieftain. This is quite a high chance of loss, I'm going to be honest. I'm quite confident that we're going to see a lot of death roll around. Oh boy, they got a light, and I'm gonna try and go to this bush here. This is the most safe bush because we can bail right under the bridge if we have to. It also spots the rails if anything tries crossing. So we'll see. We will indeed see. I mean, we'll spot the V4 or any of like the interesting. They're not going here, which is super duper surprising to be real. Alright, let's see. The V4 makes a very, very aggressive play. This gun is just so bad. Like, why is it so bad? The world will never know. Thankfully, got a pretty lucky bounce from the enemy there. And we're going to put on our tungsten, and... It's so bad! Why? Why is it so bad, Wargaming? Why would you do this? Nobody wants the gun to be this inaccurate. Like, literally nobody. I cannot pen that WZ anywhere. Well, that guy's dead. Cannot shoot the V4 at this current angle. Okay, yeah, this is over. This whole game is over already. In the time that I have bled a single tank destroyer, our team has thrown the entirety of their HP away, which is honestly pretty impressive. The 183 is dead. And if I push in, I'm dead. But hey, we got a WZ who's going to bleed. Woo! Let's aim it on the side of the Sheridan. There you go. Nice 350 damage shot. It's one small shot for mankind. One big loss for everyone else. I legit cannot name a tank with a less enjoyable gun. Like, it's just so bad. Why would anybody want to drive this tank? Like, that's the question I keep asking myself. Why would anybody ever want to drive this vehicle? The gun is literally so bad. Now we got one shell into the TVP. We're going to reload, and we're going to get another shell in. Got the minnow pushing us. Don't want to be shot by the minnow. So let's get another shell into you. Sheridan's going to shoot me. Thank you. Alright, let's reload again. Never mind. Well, we did 2,000 damage. And honestly, that's a lot for the team that we had here. I mean, that was awful. I thought we were going to lose on A side. But actually what happened is our whole team just kind of YOLO'd. Our lights YOLO'd into their spawn, died. And then, yeah, that was just bad. Oh well, not much really to say. The Stritzvon appears to be actually okay, though. Not a bad player. I mean, the only other situation I guess I could have done here is I could have bailed over to A, but looking at the base cap, it wouldn't have made a difference. Nice shot from that Stritzvon. I'm very surprised it actually ended up hitting. So, I'm going to wait for us to lose this game, and I'll take a look at our stats in the vehicle today. We ended up doing pretty good. I think we'll still be over 3K average for the stream. Stritzvon kills the Chieftain. Not bad. And then the TVP I would expect to die as well. The problem is they have a full health Minotauro. But there you go. Nice shot from the Stritzvon. I mean, this guy had a pretty good last stand. Unfortunately, it's not going to matter because the Sheridan finishes him off. Oh, well. This could have actually been a win. Like, legit, if our TDs, instead of YOLOing into the front line, had stayed in cover, and our lights had played this properly, very easily could have been a win. But there's not much really to say about it. We did second on the team. Good job from our Stritzvon. I'll give him credit. The rest of our team, yeah. Yeah. All right, let's take a look. Let me go load up Blitz Stars really quick on a new tab. Here we go. Blitz Stars. And I always like to see how we do at the end. We were able to do 66%. With 3,129. Now, to be fair, one of those games doesn't count. This might also be counting. I played some games yesterday in the vehicle, but it was like 2 or 3 a.m. So those might be counting, yeah, because we didn't play that many games. So this doesn't even help us. Either way, the CS63 is, it's not a good tank. It's very mediocre. I would not recommend anybody to play it. Just alone, if our gun was good. Like, did you see the shots in that 113 GFT? Those shots alone could have helped massively win the game. And they just flat miss because the gun is terrible on dispersion. I remember I made a video on this tank like a week or so ago, and somebody said, "Oh, actually, Doodles, the gun on this tank is quite good. I really like the dispersion. It's pretty solid." I was like, what are you talking about? Name a single tier 10. Even like the WZ121 sits at 0.335, and the thing's got 420 alpha. It's only like 3% worse on base dispersion. This tank has better dispersion. This tank has better dispersion. This tank has better dispersion. This tank, 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 this tank. Let's see. This tank and yeah, so what? 2-3 mediums have worse dispersion than the CS? Yeah, it's just mind-boggling. Do not grind this tank. It is terrible. I don't know what else to say. It did okay in today's video. But it is not a tank that I would recommend even my enemies to grind. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.